Yo, good morning. An early edition of the Tom Crown Spice Show. I know what you're thinking. It's too early. Why is he awake? What is he doing? It's what we do. It's how we do it. Good morning, everybody. Just still setting up. Man. Figured we'd have an early stream, but not like this. Not like this.
I said it, XRP will melt faces.
Skytronics. Don't you think for even a second. I wasn't thinking about you last night, brother. Your coins are ripping and roaring. Ripping. Absolutely ripping. Not just XRP, BCH. Dude, do you see that close? What the? What? WTF, man. Well done. Well done. DCR still chilling at resistance. Oh, man. Literally, you can ask the patrons. I was like, man, I don't know who that Skytronics guy was, but his coins from yesterday are ripping. Take a look at those. We'll take a look at everything. What a day, man. What a day. We've had so many days in a row, but what a day. Our fractal that we looked at yesterday did not play out. That's okay. This morning, this is what got me moving early. This bounce on the hourly off the 50 moving average. We are seeing alts loving it. Still setting up here. I'm not a morning person, but for Bitcoin, I can be a morning person. For Spice, I can be a morning person. Just give me a few. I put that timer on there, that way people in the future, when they see these, can know to just skip forward. I don't know if that'll help. Hey, and I am, dude. I need many. I need many a coffee right now. That's alright. I'll be good here. Just need to do this setting up. Shouldn't take too long. But I wanted to get the stream up. Things are looking real interesting. Yesterday was very interesting, but today has some great potential. You're seeing a lot of altcoin movement, and you guys know. I mean, you guys know I love I love Bitcoin, but I love crypto. Period. So when the altcoins are getting spicy, I get excited. '83, '86 watching, awesome. Okay, I was worried. I was like, I'm not sure if anyone's gonna show up. We're never live this early, or at this hour. 80 though, that's pretty good. Well, that's for the first few minutes. 90, there we go. We're getting our way in. 32 likes, pretty great, guys. Great job. If you haven't hit the like button for the new stream yet, please do. Let's get this popping. Rico, Mr. Skytronics is here. The man of the hour, dude. Slaying with those coins yesterday, man. Morning, everybody. What's up, Living for Christ? How you doing, bro? Tim Matthews. Remco. The legendary OG Remco and J-Bull. Dude, we have like the crew back. Someone has to summon Miss G back here. That's your tasks. Someone. Get her back. Marcus Lote, what's up, bro? What up? PG. Ubanable. What a morning. Johnny Smith. Dirk Van Meer. Double hello. The A-N-O-I-M. The beautiful. DC, what's up? Lena, my sunshine. Chirag. Barucha, what's up, brother? Sorry if I messed up your name. It's early, guys. You're gonna have to bear with me. This is not our normal hours. I'm Eviano. What's up, brother? Aaron, Princess, Ludovic, Divorcious, or Skytronics, Captain Gaming. Pred 1994. Good morning to you, brother. Good morning. Scar Sizzle 19.3 maybe. We'll see. Dude, we're gonna take a look here. I should not have set this timer because I'm still waking up. Are you ready, brother? How you doing? John Gardner, my bro. Laura Silla, Lenny. How's everybody doing? Rico S, of course, but I don't even have to call. I have to say hi to Rico S, dude. Me and Rico are like teenage girls who just text each other back and forth. Jerry Massey. Oh, dude, I swear I'm gonna stop messing that up. Massey. Good morning. Aroa, what's up? What do I expect for Bitcoin today? Well, we're about to find out. Everybody's just bearing with me. Just sit back, enjoy the tunes for a little bit. Listen to the deep tones from the microphone. And we'll be ready to go here. I'm setting some stuff up, but I'm also just trying to wake up in the process so I can be on my game here. Liam, what's up, man? I'm from New Zealand. We have We have a large New Zealand and Aussie following actually here. It's strange. I know it knows. Between the Aussies and New Zealand, there are tons of crypto investors. It's surprising. It's disproportionate, put it that way, for their population. So they know something down under. You know what it is? This is my speculation. Is they're a day ahead. They know the future. They know what the prices are tomorrow. That's why they're in. J Mouse, Belly, cooking bacon, listening to my voice. Oh yeah. Good morning, everybody. Cooking bacon. And if you're not, consider it. Bacon's delicious. Karen, Tijida, what's up? Johnny Boy Crypto. Johnny Boy Crypto.
Coffee on me, brother. Good morning.
Tempe, thank you. Yeah, coffee. Coffee. Oh, I'm drinking a Diet Coke. But I'll take it, brother. Thank you for the 5. I appreciate it. You are appreciated. Man. Alright, I'm still booting that up. Still booting up my brains here. I think I got everything. It's hard. There's like a bunch of little things I have to do. Usually I have time to just like do them first. Now I'm sitting here trying to make sure I even remember what those things are. Oof. Make sure Discord link works. That's the big one. Did I really do what I think I did? Yeah, I literally, dude, that's how tired I am. I pinned the Discord link to the top of the channel, to the top of the chat. And that's definitely not a Discord link. That's definitely the videos link. So, great example of my mental performance in the morning. Can be hindered for a while. Patreon.com/TomCrown. There we go. There we go. Replace image. See if that works. There we go. All right. 130 watching. We're warming up here. We're warming up. Numbers still low, but it's early. People are waking up. The weekend. It's the weekend. People aren't ready yet. It's okay. 57 likes. Pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. If you haven't yet, please smash that like button, guys. The more likes, the more visibility YouTube gives the stream. So the more fun we have, the more people come. Appreciate it. You guys do an amazing job. I could not ask for more. You really do. There are so many people here that come every day and they always make sure to hit the like button, and it's a huge deal. I know it sounds silly, but it's a huge deal. College game day. Ooh. That might be why. Let's get it, Skytronics. Oh yeah. Astronaut Renee, what's up, brother? What's in my pocket? Care to guess? That was clever. It's a clever name. Inception Link. Morning Click C. What's up, brother? Aggies 1. What's up, man? Lots of great names here today. Craig Bowen. I don't recognize that name, but that's a great name. I'll take it. Nick Waitman. Crispy bacon rolls. Dude, pass me some of them sweet bacon. Are you guys lying to me, or is everyone actually cooking bacon? There's like 7 people so far who said they're cooking bacon. Summer Sunrise. Molia 76. What's for the timer? I meant to put good reminder. Boom. That's what it's for. Just so it says boom. It's not our typical going streaming hours, so Wanted to give myself a little time. I don't know. I want people to think like we're not starting. I didn't plan on talking. I planned on sitting here and setting up. So I guess I didn't really need the timer. But I'm bad at sitting here and talking I'm bad at sitting here not talking. So that didn't really work out. I'm gonna make this a little bigger. There's so many little things you wouldn't assume you have to do to go live. I have to make sure so many different things are running properly. We've had streams where the audio just didn't work. So there's your example. Alright, things are looking good. 140 here, 71 likes. Let's get into the right spot. Let's get into the right level to start up. Everyone's cooking bacon anyway. I don't want them to burn the bacon. So this is working out. What's in my pocket? We should do this time slot more often. Well, dude, I mean, we used to do this time slot every day. We used to. And with the way it's looking, in no way am I saying we're doing this time slot every day. But with the way it's looking, it might be on the agenda to review again. Might be on the agenda. Yeah, one last. Alright, just gotta copy and paste this one time. Here we go. Everybody's cooking breakfast anyway, they don't care. Right? Everybody's just getting their morning on too, waking up. Alright. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good, boys and girls. Oh, nope. This is one. I know you guys might think I know at least one of you. We got like 150 watching. I know at least one of you is sitting there thinking like, this guy's just totally full of it. He's not doing anything. He's just making us wait. And I would understand why you'd say that. I understand, but I actually am. Maybe I should show you guys one day. That would be really boring though. That would be really boring. Literally, I'm just going through like different sites and clicking things to make sure that they're functioning. It's pretty boring. Alright, like for instance, got to make sure the bot is working and that it has the right Discord link, because we'll go through the whole episode many a time. We've gone through the whole episode and the entire time the Discord link was wrong, so nobody could join. And then people are like really confused, I'd suppose. Okay, those links are good. Make sure the bot's in here. Channel. Didn't ban it, of course I did. I wondered. Alright, we're pretty much ready to go now. Got the bot. Bot's working. Give him its permissions back. 160. Good. Yeah, this worked out. This worked out. If I'd started right away, nobody would have called anything. Would have been boring. Damon, what's up, brother? Chris Cat. The PFT of crypto. I don't know what I'm not sure what that is, but I'm gonna take that as a compliment. And I'm gonna be that PFT, Mr. Chris Cat. Or Ms. Chris Cat, I'm not sure. Bad Saf. Bad Saf. Yo, Saf, brother, what's up, man? I recognize the name now, remember? I told you I remember. Camila, Kevin M. Dank Ma'am, Dennis, dude, my brother. Sorry about not getting back to you yet. I have a few people I need to follow up with. More than a few. Jan Seifert. All right, all right. Got a lot of people here, a lot of different names too. That's kind of unexpected. I don't know why that surprises me. That we would go live at a different time, we'd have new people. That actually makes a lot of sense. PFT never shows his eyes. Well, I kind of ruined that because I have. We actually used to do videos before in the long ago, so there's many videos actually where I don't wear these shades. But I'll still be that person for you. If it will help out crypto, I'll be that person. Deal. Who do we got? Who do we got? Summer Sunrise. There we go. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe as well. We are flying towards 15,000 subscribers, which is massive for me. I know that maybe it doesn't sound like a lot, but for me that is insane. Never thought we would get this far, to be honest. Day one, I was like, man, I don't even know. I don't even know if I'll make it to 1,000. And now we're only a few hundred away from 15K subscribers. Like, that's mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing to me. All right, markets are looking hot, guys. Like, spicy hot. We have coins. Last night, if you were here, I was ranting about just looking across the market space, and we're seeing all kinds of coins just sitting at these resistances, like Litecoin hanging out just around 85 or 84.50, Ethereum hanging out around 500. We saw XRP, thanks to Skytronics, because I wouldn't have looked at it. But we saw XRP was a few cents from major resistance at about 36 cents. And I'm getting text from the girl. She must have just woken up. She's never up this early. Bitcoin, not really at resistance, but if we look at it in the same light as the coins I just named, within margin of error, we can say the same about Bitcoin and 20K. I mean, we're 5% from an all-time high. Major critical price points across the markets, really. It is wild. It is wild, man. If you would have come to me in September and told me Bitcoin would be within 5% of its all-time high in November, and we'd be seeing altcoins just crushing it, I would have thought you were crazy. I would have thought you were nuts. I'm not gonna lie. No way I would have believed it. Here we are. Like I said yesterday, we're gonna have to begin counting down this year, like by weeks. How many weeks do we have left? What is it? 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, not even 6 weekly candles left in this year. Not even that is. Thank God. Everybody with me? Thank God. I'm done with 2020. Let's go to 2021. I'll give 2020 this tiny piece of acknowledgement and credit. You were the worst year ever, 2020, but it looks like maybe you're gonna make it up to us here. It does. It looks like it might somehow, against all odds, be making amends into the new year. It's possible. I don't even know if I believe it as I say it, but against all odds indeed. This is ridiculous. The last time Bitcoin was running in Q4, in November, December, October as well, was 2017. Here we are running in Q4 of 2020, and we're just at all-time high, really. Just 5%, Many a time you'll see me just kind of dismiss that as the same, as being equal. That's kind of margin of error. This is exciting stuff. This is beyond exciting stuff. So what we're gonna do here. How do you guys want to do this? You want to do like a TA breakdown first? We want to do go into the time frames, look at the BTC TA, then go look at Bitcoin dominance quick, and then go to alts. Are you guys like in an alt mood? What are you feeling? Do the alts first, then go the other. We can do it in reverse. I don't really care. Yo, Wolfman Howell, my man. Good to see you. And Justin Moon. I deserve 50k subscribers. Well, I mean, I'll take it. That takes time. Just sheer numbers. That's something you learn. That's actually something I learned from crypto. And then that's translated over to the streaming thing is the magnitude of numbers, man. That is... It's an insane concept. Like 50,000 is such an unimaginable number that, I mean, even 15,000. Think about how many, like in your head, just a little practice here. Yes, we can count in our head to whatever. We can count to any number, really. It just takes time. But in your head, how many items can you visualize at one time, really? And I know that's a weird question. The answer... No matter what you say, everyone's gonna have a different one, but like the real answer is, I don't know, maybe 10, maybe at most 20, you know, like it doesn't really matter. The whole point is we can't like really visualize numbers in mass. We can visualize them represented, and I'm still waking up. We can visualize them in a representing way of like, I can imagine the number 1 million because it's 1 with 6 zeros. I can see that, but that's only 7. You know what I'm saying? That's only 7 numbers I'm visualizing. I just understand that that means more. And so that's what I was saying about this numbers, magnitude of numbers thing is 15,000, 50,000. These are numbers that we literally cannot imagine in our head. And they're so far away from the numbers we can that it, in a weird way, it loses some meaning, or like 15,000 and 50,000 are equally unimaginable when it comes to just the way we think. I just thought that was interesting. So I see some support for the alts first. You don't typically, we usually do the BTC first, but BTC first. Bitcoin dominance first. What? What? Op Geswell and what's up, brother? Good morning. Yeah, people are just like all about the alts today. How about this? We'll make a deal. We'll make a deal here. I know I usually take forever to go through Bitcoin because I'm super thorough, and I know a lot of you really like that, and a lot of you appreciate that. But a lot of you guys, like, if it was me, I wouldn't be able to watch it. I mean, I'm just so ADD. I would be like, really, well, maybe because it's Bitcoin I'd be able to, but in general, probably wouldn't be able to make it through the whole thing. So let's make a compromise. I'll do an expedited Bitcoin TA run through, and then we'll get into some alts. Expedited, I'll still be detailed, still be thorough, but I'll just, I'll do my best. I don't even know what that means. I'll do my best to like make it more concise than usual. I think that, and then because I want to get into the alts too. The alts are looking crazy. They're doing all kinds of stuff. I want to take a look at them too. I'm excited. Yo, Eho, my brother, Eho, and Anthony. Anthony, what's up, man? OMG USD requested due. OMG USD, I can tell you off the top of my head right now. Don't even have to look at it. Looks great. Hit 420 last night. 420, blaze it, awesome. Hit the neckline, the major neckline of the formation we've been watching for months. I don't even know at this point, for my entire life. If OMG closes its candle, its daily candle, honestly, even close a 4-hour candle, close anything above 420, above that neckline, it is going to our target at $6.70 or $7. High probability. I just rattle that off the top of my head right now. I didn't have to look. There you go, bro. All right, I'm gonna mute this microphone for 2 seconds while I adjust it so you guys don't hear the Armageddon as I adjust it. There we go. And like the way it was oriented. No TA required, bruh. I just know my charts, all right? I'm a chart man. I'm a chart man. You're a chart man. He's a chart woman. We're all chart people. All right, let's roll. Let's rip through it. Let's rip it. Let's rhyme it. We're gonna get a new chart here. Whoa, why? Why would you ever do that? I swear to God, if make copy doesn't make a copy. Okay, sweet. All right, let's just like rip it, rhyme it. What if I did it? So I've been doing this for other people. You know, when I do these breakdowns, I don't do them the way I usually would do them if I was alone in a room. I just kind of want to know what you guys would think. This is literally how I would look at the chart if I was alone in a room going through the time frames. I think that's good, right? But I think this will like just melt all your minds, so maybe I shouldn't do this. Yeah, this is gonna give you guys like epileptic seizures if I do this. All right, let's zoom it out. Let's look. No, we gotta go farther. We gotta go deeper. We have to go to the past. Monthly, beautiful monthly candle. Ugh, it's unreal. It's unreal, this monthly, man. No issues here. No issues on the monthly. We don't have to spend any time on it. Weekly. This is the most satisfying. Most satisfying feeling. I just said I was gonna expedite this, and then I find myself immediately like not expediting. I am. I want to get that funding back up on the screen, but I don't want to use BitMEX funding. It doesn't make any sense right now to use BitMEX funding. While it has been a great indicator and probably still would be fine, you know what? We have 200 people here. Can we crowdsource this? Does anybody know a solid Bitcoin open interest / position funding indicator on TradingView? I'm looking for aggregate though. That would be ideal aggregate. I don't want BitMEX. I don't want Bitfinex. Honestly, maybe I'll just look up Binance because I'd rather have Binance than either of those I just named. Binance moving averages. Binance funding. It is by Neobutane. Can I look up Neobutane? Because this dude makes some. He makes some very solid indicators. Can I not add this? There we go. Can I look up Neobutane? Does it work that way? Because I bet if I can look in, well, this doesn't seem to be working, does it? Nothing's here. Alright, I'm just gonna have to write Neobutane an angry letter instead. Rico, I say a lot of things really weird. Alright, emergency spice interruption to my incredibly slow, already off-track Bitcoin TA. Litecoin breaking out in real time. The crypto rampage continues. Litecoin here hitting again a higher high, smashing through yesterday's 86. Man, now trading at 86.50. We are $2 above the monster resistance. And look at this RSI. Oh my God. Definitely seeing some bearish divergence here on these highs, but look at this RSI on the 4-hour Litecoin. Could you be any neater, any cleaner? You're just flagging out above in the higher RSI territory. Man, that is so powerful. That is ridiculously powerful. I'm blown away by that. Absolutely blown away by that. Shalia Akbanjin. Sorry if I messed that up. Welcome. It's great to have you here. Make sure you're in Discord. We're live every day. Breaking out in real time right here, right now. This is stunning show by the Litecoin Bulls. 8450 had been a plague for some time, and it does kind of look like we're leaving it behind, doesn't it? Yesterday's daily close wicked back beneath on Litecoin before closing the daily, but showing no signs of chill here into the new day. MACD continuing to the upside. Nem trailer Vit sub. Welcome friend. Amazing. We literally in yesterday's live talked about this exact issue on Litecoin, and then today, not even 12 hours later, no longer an issue. It's exploding. Holy crap, is that moving? Holy crap. 87.17 out of nowhere, man. This is all in the last look at this. This has been 5 minutes. Previous 5 minute candle 2.7%. This candle 2.3%, moving from 84.50 all the way up to 87.31. This isn't even in a 10-minute period it's moved. Oh my god. Today is such today is such fire. I felt it. It's the only reason I got up early. Only reason I felt it. Alright, this is what I was saying. We were looking at this literally yesterday. This wasn't the case, and we were... I was saying on the... This is a daily, right? Yeah, on the daily. RSI swing on the 24th of October. Yesterday during the live, we did not have a higher high. We didn't have bearish divergence locally either. I said this is looking pretty good. Today, right now, new RSI high, new price high. Wonderful setup on the daily. Wonderful setup on Litecoin for the daily. Pushing out that RSI high, it was so important to move up again, and to see it so quickly is mind-boggling. Absolutely amazing. Let me see. Nice. And I have the BTC pair here sneakily in the hidden chart, still directly underneath these major trend lines. I'm not even sure which one is valid at this point, so I'm basically just gonna use both. Where the heck did this one might be like on the weekly or something. I don't know. We'll use the red. But setting up for a beautiful candle here. Litecoin Bitcoin pair continuing, man. Like continuing on this track. This is really just repetition of the same pattern. We're seeing these large rallies with calm pullbacks into large rallies over and over and over. Today does seem to kind of be breaking the pattern. You have 9 hours left in the day. Certainly this is not already decided. Bitcoin Litecoin bulls looking for a daily close above 004581. If they can accomplish that, the probability of breaking this trend line, making your measure move back up, is huge. So big. So strong. Oh my god. It's very, very exciting. Just take a look at a local retrace where we might go. We're already at the 0.5 here. But that's not where we're going to take it from. No. None. We are looking for a real move up. We close above this red trend line today. We are looking for a real move up. 0054 to 006, let's call it. Retest this previous high. Oh yeah, the beautiful. Keep an eye on this. I'm setting another alert. Screw you guys. I already have one. Awesome. Just getting alerts while I stay here. I wish every day was like this. I got 2 alerts. What else did I get? BCH. Where's Skytronics? Where's my bro? Bro. If it wasn't for you, I never would have saw this MA setup on the daily. Mind blown. Mind blown. I know I said we'd start with BTC, but dude, I'm getting live alerts. This is the pinnacle. This is the pinnacle of YouTube crypto streaming. Is I don't even have to think about it. My phone just keeps going off with alerts. And we're just, I guess that's our new agenda, is we're just gonna be going to what's moving as this day progresses here. Spicy, dude. So spicy. Skytronics, you son of a gun. Dude, this chart had no edge last night. Before these two candles, the chart had no edge. Just did, well, in the sense of it didn't show anything bearish, didn't show anything bullish, but what it did show is this insane moving average setup, guys. You do not see this often. You might see this on low time frames, 10 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute, hourly. You might see the 50, the 100, and the 200 all at the same spot. You might on those time frames. This is on the daily. This is on the daily, and we have the 50, the 100, and the 200 all within like $1. All within less than 1% of each other. That is that's unreal. And we looked at it yesterday and said, this is so powerful. Whatever direction it picks, it's gonna rip. Looks like it smashed through 273 resistance, already trading at 290. Oh, dude, what is happening today? What is happening today? 375 on BCH, going to be the monthly resistance. Likely the target. If you can take 320, this is more local. However, if we look at other coins, this pattern would suggest that 375 is more likely the target. We see Litecoin. If we close our eyes while staring at this chart and think about it being Litecoin, Litecoin has just done this. It's all the way up here at its early 2020 high. BCH still down here. Could be a greater value here. I was actually saying that to Rico last night. BCH may be one of the best value buys. I can't believe I'm saying that. That was last night, pre this move up. Certainly a much riskier trade to try to enter it now, as it's already moved up. Could see resistance at 320. It's going to be a daily resistance. But in my opinion, man, it's really that monthly. 375 on BCH is going to be a hurdle. Doesn't necessarily mean not going to break it. But it's going to be a hurdle. That's not going to be as bread and as buttery as some of these other resistances we've seen on different coins here. But wow, this MA setup playing out makes me pretty confident that this 320 is going to get hit. Pretty confident. You don't see this, man. You don't. Go look for it. If you find an example, send it to me. Show me. I'll shout you out for it. But on the daily, what that means, if you think about moving averages on the daily, so that means the last 50 days average price, if you count all the candles back 50 days, the average price is right here. If you count the last 100 days, that average is almost the exact same price. And then if you count the last 200 days, that average is almost the exact same price. That is insane. All within $1 or $2. That mathematically, that is craziness. And that is why that's such a powerful setup. There's so much, there's 200 days worth of support here minimum. Of a distribution, of accumulation, whatever you want to call it. I guess accumulation. That's 200 days of support, and you can see it on the chart right here. You can see. If BCH, if Bitcoin Cash, breaks up here, it is unlikely ever, in my opinion, to retest this $203 support ever again. Unlikely. That is, it has built such a launch pad there. That's going to be spicy. They get any other alerts. They get more. Maybe not. That's okay. We can try to go back. You know what? It seemed like as I was doing Bitcoin, it was like pissing off the alts. So maybe we'll go back to Bitcoin for just a bit. Weekly looking great. Could not ask for more on the weekly. MACD R sign, great shape. This has been true. It's remaining true. We see no loss of momentum. Awesome. Monthly and weekly in such good shape. It's incredible. And of course, anybody can sit there and say, well, duh, man, it's like gone up. There's like, what, 7 green weeklies in a row. Of course, it's in great shape. That's valid. But we have been saying this for weeks and months here. As far back as September 3rd, we have been eyeing this macro bullish edge. So yes, right now seems a little redundant. But we've been looking for these signs, and they're all now hitting hard. We caught a lot of these before the move, or any of this, and now it's all just confirming. Day after day, we're seeing these signals confirmed. Freaking awesome. As typical, we're just gonna choose one random time frame today, and that random time frame is gonna be the 8-day. Now we just look at the weekly. We're not gonna do the 8-day. Let's make it the 3-day, because 3 days is a great time frame. Beast. Just beasting. What even is this? What even is this, man? This is the strongest 3-day MACD I've ever seen in my entire life on anything. What is that? That's 40 days of increasing momentum. If we look back at 2017, and even 2017 isn't as beast. Like this peak high at the end of 2017 is not even as beast. Yes, it had a higher high. Yes, it had a higher high, but it's not as beast as this, man. This is crazy strong. What is that? What even is that? Look at this little pencil dong over here for 2017 compared to this, I don't know. Can't even come up with a word for it. This is crazies. I did not see that before. Look how thin this is. This just blew its load. This is like loading up a rocket ship with fuel. Not a single sign on the 3-day. Not a single day. Not a single 3-day period. That's... Why can't I do that? Not a single 3-day period in the last 13 where it lost momentum, even to any degree. You can see that it's very typical of these rallies to lose momentum. You see these dark candles, these darker blue candles mixed in. Very common to happen. None. 3-day locking in a higher high on RSI as well. Wow, this is perfectly set up. Guys, this is cool. I know. I said I wouldn't take forever on this. Well, too bad, because this is huge. Between that MACD, which is phenomenal. This is phenomenal. Look at it yourself. Look at yourself. Pull up your trading view. Go to the 3-day. Pull up MACD. Look at that swing. You need to. It's gonna change your life. Change the way you see the world. Here, this is even more phenomenal. Oh my god. We have been talking about this forever. We've been talking about the monthlies because that's where we got our first edges, these longer time frames. Wow, this is all like coming full circle now. This is maybe the most excited I've been on stream. Here's a 2017 high in RSI on the 3-day. This is the 2019 high on the 3-day. We talk about this stuff all the time. Monthly has already confirmed some insanely bullish things. A lot of these smaller time frames haven't yet. And it's been a little confusing, especially when we look at the 4-hour or the 12-hour. Those time frames not They honestly just look straight bearish, and they have for days. Monthly, weekly look great. And it's been a strange observation because typically we expect that in the reverse. We expect the shorter time frames to show something and then to see that extend out to the longer time frames. That makes sense, right? I mean, how do you build a building without building the ground floor first? I don't know. Here we go. Wow. All the TA bros out there, everybody's a nerd, as nerdy as I am about TA. Check out this 3-day right now. Holy crap. Holy crap. 3-day just now. Putting in a higher RSI high versus 2019's high, which has been such a troublesome high. This is the high that's giving us issues on a lot of these smaller time frames. This was a huge momentum. This was a huge bullish impulse in 2019. Was not sustained, but it was very strong, and that created a lot of problems. Because in order to avoid bearish divergence and have the market remain in a bullish trend, we had to see an even stronger impulse than 2019. Meaning we had to see a higher RSI high, which now we have. We didn't yesterday, I don't think. Now we do. This right here, maybe another Tom Crown exclusive edge, live in the morning. Brought to you first. Everyone else will figure this out later. Here's the exciting part. RSI on the 3-day is so freaking close. Look at where we are in price. We're right near 20,000, right near the price high. And RSI is a little bit below it. So there's no bearish divergence there. We don't have bearish divergence at all in the 3-day highs now. If Bitcoin pushes above 20,000 here, simultaneously, we will see a new RSI high. I can almost guarantee this. You'll see a new RSI high on the 3-day versus 2017's high. At the same time, it surpasses price. This will be ridiculous. That is ridiculous. This setup is amazing. I did not expect to see this morning. In fact, I'm taking a screenshot of it. I'm going to send this to the nerdiest chart nerds that I know. And they're going to be like, what is that? I'm going to say, check out Bitcoin on the 3-day. And they're going to be confused. Oh, it's amazing. We watched in October. In October, we watched this live. This is the Ichimoku indicator. If you're not familiar, that's okay. You might not know what's going on when you look at it, but just know it's visual. That's all that matters. It's just a visual indicator. So what your eyes are telling you typically is the right idea. This arrow up, these arrows, are created by the indicator. The arrow up is a very bullish sign. We watched this candle live close here in October. October 21st. We were sitting here waiting for this to close and have this upward candle. Have this, not upward candle, this upward arrow. We look back, we see that when that arrow is painted above the cloud, this green or red area that looks like a cloud. See, it's easier than it sounds. It's an extremely bullish signal. We watched this live. Price wasn't even 12K. It wasn't even 12,000. And we said, all right, well, even just this local example, last time this happened, we saw a 33% rally. Where are we now? A 60% rally. That's a little bigger. But when we looked back, the reason this is exciting is we didn't get any of those. Ichimoku did not give us that signal at all in 2019. No arrows above the cloud. And in fact, the last time we had seen it, you guys probably remember who have been here, the last time we had seen it at all was April 2017. So that was one of our like most exclusive hardcore edges. Actually, we saw this first on the 4-day, which is the craziest part. This whole rally has been built backwards, and maybe that's why it's so confusing. Maybe that's why it's been so odd and felt so strange. This whole rally has been built backwards. I don't know what that means either. But it was backloaded. Somehow the market makers built this all in reverse. They built it into the monthly. They built it into the weekly, and they built it into like the 6 day, the 5 day, the 4 day, the 3 day. They did it backwards. It's like they put all the pieces into place in these long time frames and kept the short time frames really ugly until they just let it go. Just whoop, went right up in the air. So we call it this 4 hour. This is the same signal. I said 4 hour. This is the same signal on the 4 day. We caught this October 11th. Price was 11,400. This was one of our most awesomest things we've caught here first. Nobody caught this before we did. Nobody. If they even ever noticed. But we caught this on October 11th. 11,000. Huge macro signal. Macro bullish signal. Reason being, we look back again. When was the last time we got this one? February 2017. That's the thing, is I would love to say, like, I knew this would happen. I knew we would rally. I knew we would go up. But I didn't know that we would be possibly testing the all-time high in November. I will say that. Not a clue. That threw me through a loop. Still is throwing me through a loop. Alright, daily. Daily RSI. So strange the way it keeps recalculating. Honestly, it looks fine. RSI looks alright. It looks the same as it has. MACD could have a weak bearish signal here, but with the way it's been, there's just no chill. It's not showing any signs of slowing momentum down right now. It's been 68 days, and only one of those days was the MACD even flipped to the sell side, flipped to sell momentum. Absurd. This green line here, this TK, we've been using all the way up through this rally. I think if we close a candle below it, then we're gonna start being a little more hesitant, a little more cautious. Haven't closed candles below it. Last value, where are you? Currently at 17,344. As price continues to set new higher highs, you will see this continue to rise up. That easy. If we don't put it in a higher high, if we just stop right here at 18,980, you'll see it'll just go sideways. It'll just trade sideways for 9 candles or so, and then it will start losing these highs, and you'll see it curling back down. So what happens is, if we don't see a new high in the next 8 days, we'll just see the TK, this green line, flatten out, probably exactly at 17,344. Likely actually because the lows are coming up to trend up a little bit. And what we'll see is a potential support area. A potential area where we will treat it as very important to the daily closes as well. So far, price doesn't seem interested. Keeps moving up. Oh wow, I missed some subscribers. Or no, Soul Carnival. What's up, brother? 2 minutes ago. Welcome. Thanks for following. It's good to have you, my friend. Make sure you're in Discord. Keep up with our daily lives. Dang, the Ichimoku has been so amazing to us from September on. It gave us within 1 day. It suggested the 7th. We called the 7th weeks in advance, at least 2 weeks in advance, for a potential area to rally, to begin the rally. Got it the 8th. You can see why. It's really visual. This is the only reason. There's just a weakness here. There's a little pinch in the cloud that suggests a weakness. I was expecting it on the 7th, started on the 8th. Ichimoku has been a monster. People who don't give Ichimoku credit, that don't look at that indicator, you don't have to use it, but people who actively think it's not useful, that's a red flag. That's a red flag for me. It's to me it shows they just don't know what it is. They're just, I don't know. They just don't know how it operates. They don't know what it's showing them. They don't know how to use it. That's probably a better way. 4 hours. 4 hours. How's that RSI doing? Slightly higher locally. It's just this is the ugliest, man. This has just been so ugly for so long. Let's pop off Ichi because we're not going to be using it anymore. This has been the ugliest RSI, I swear, is on the 4-hour and on the 12-hour. They have been ugly the entire way up. I'm not even sure what to say about them. I have the same belief I have been holding, is we are essentially painting a really ugly chart here. And what's going to happen is eventually, likely when it's looking the ugliest, it's going to have a hugely strong impulse move that's going to either blast it up, blast the RSI up like straight up moon. It's going to make a higher high there that'll take probably weeks and weeks and weeks to ever reapproach. Or, I mean, you could have the opposite as well. A blast down and have a lower RSI low for bullish divergence. There's really no way to know. But as I've been saying pretty much every episode, the fact that RSI is, for the majority, trending above 50, that does give, in my opinion, the edge to the bullish result of this, that being the crazy blast up. It's going to happen. You're going to get a blast up or a blast down on these RSIs. You can see it on the 12 hours as well. It's the same ugliness. It's this weird, you put in a high, and even that high had bearish divergence, but price gave 0 Fs. Just not a single one. Just, okay. It said bearish divergence here. Okay. And then just didn't care. You can see right here was the highest point. And every single high since on the 12-hour has been a lower high. Bearish divergence, bearish divergence, bearish divergence, over and over and over again. Same thing as I was just saying about 4-hour. This is what I'm expecting on the 12-hour as well. This is just the logical, logical conclusion, the logical assumption here is that we're either going to get that event where we see, who knows how this plays out. We'll see either a moon candle up on RSI. It's going to blast through all of the previous 12-hour RSI highs. Honestly, could maybe ever. That would be best. Likely will. I mean, we can see back 2 years here. Yeah. On Coinbase, likely the highest RSI ever for 12-hour. Blast off with price, or we see the reverse and we see it just simply dump, and when it does, we'll be looking for divergence on those lows. Again, all of this RSI trending has been above the 50 level, so I'm going to again put the edge on the bears for that outcome, looking for some ridiculous event. What this would imply is probably something a lot of people listening aren't really sure of. What this would imply is if this were the strongest move in RSI on the 12-hour to the upside, putting it at the highest RSI it's ever been at, it essentially would mean we would, in that scenario, we'd have to see, I suppose, the largest 12-hour candle ever, maybe. I don't know. This is the only thing that fits. Either we blast a new RSI high or we smash it down. Either way, it doesn't necessarily, like, the RSI being smashed down doesn't necessarily guarantee that it's bearish. Either way, it still can be fine. There's just clearly something going on here. Clearly, RSI is saying something is afoot, because you're not matching price and indicator. They're not making the same moves. And in my opinion, this is honestly just being painted, because we looked at those longer time frames. The longer time frames don't show this. They're not reflecting this. They're saying, no, we've already resolved this issue. That issue's gone. But these shorter time frames aren't. I think it's market makers painting the chart. They're trying to make it look bearish while they push it up. That's just my honest opinion. There's no other real explanation. You can't really have bearish divergence and then you just keep moving up. Like, it doesn't. It is, you clearly can, but that doesn't fit with how we understand these tools and how we use them. There we go. That's the best way to put it. It doesn't fit with how they typically act, and that is the reason that for me it makes it feel intentionally deceptive. I don't know, something like that. All right, let's look at the 1 hour and we'll go back to the altcoins. I got all excited with that 3-day. Holy. It's the same thing. You can see this across almost every small time frame. Almost every small time frame. It's something else, man. We have our highest moves on our RSI right there in October. It extends from the 1 hour all the way out to, like, I don't know, at least the 12 hour, but I don't think on the daily. No, not on the daily. Either way, it's strange because it's the same setup. You're not making higher highs, yet you're making higher highs in price. And you actually have bullish divergence there on the hourly on this little swing. Spicy. That's why I also like to use MACD and RSI, because you can see that what MACD is saying is a little different. MACD's highest swing is right here, November 17th on the hourly. And that was that weird weak triple top bearish divergence that we saw on the initial move to 8,500. Yeah, I'm sticking with what I said about 12 hour. That's what has to happen to resolve this. We either see a swing to the upside on the 12 hour, which is reflected. Honestly, that likely even implies that this has to be a really fast event, because we'd have to see it on pretty much every time frame at this point. 1 hour, 4 hour, all these smaller time frames. That's interesting, because it'd have to be reflected on all of them to invalidate that bearish divergence on them all at once. It's already invalidated on the monthly. It's already invalidated on the weekly. So the longer time frames are already there, and that's why I was saying it feels like this chart somehow is baked backwards, like an upside down cake, because it's backwards of what we would expect to see this build. I'm not complaining. It's pretty awesome. All right. I guess I lied about doing it quick. Oh well. I did my best though, know that. On the hourly here, same situation that we've been in. Watch the 50 moving average on the hourly. It has been very important to price. We see that we just wicked off of it again today or this morning. We saw the same thing happen the 8th of November. Yes, we did trade underneath it. We did. But even so, it is acting as support. Absolutely. So that is on the hourly, that's pretty much all I'm watching, is the 50 MA. Start closing candles underneath it and look for divergence, because that's what got us out. We popped a nice little bullish divergence underneath it, and that recovered pretty quickly. I'm gonna look at the 15-minute, which looks gorgeous, of course. Wow. Okay. Today's an exciting day. Look at all those MAs lined up. Beautiful. The 50 crossing bearishly with the 100. And the 50, and the 20 crossing bearishly with the 100 at the same point, with price right above it. Already faked out in the last candle below it. That is despite being a death cross, this is on the 15-minute, so don't be too worried either way. This is technically a double death cross. We have the 50 and the 20 at the same time crossing under the 100. But the 100, you guys are Tom Crown TA junkies, you know the 100 is trending up. So we don't typically validate that cross to begin with. 100, the longer, the slower moving averages moving up with these shorter ones crossing underneath them, we typically say that's unlikely statistically to play out bearish, despite it being a death cross or bearish cross. But we also have here, and I obviously haven't looked, but yep, here it is. That 50 and that 20, they look like they want to kiss. They want to come right back up. Move right back up above that 100. Reject crossing. If they do, that's going to get crazy. That's going to get crazy for where we're at. That could be a driver. Honestly, because of that setup, because of literally that MA setup on the 15 minute, if I were doing some kind of very short-term trade, I would look to stop just right underneath. If I close a candle underneath that crossing of MAs, I would want to bail out of that really short term. I'm talking really if I was scalping, because you can absolutely come back down here, fully test the 200 to move up. That wouldn't be an issue. But if you were playing like from here to 20 or from here to the local high, that would be my perfect stop. You see there's pretty much a triple bottom there anyway on the 15. Fancy pantsy. I love what I'm seeing today. All right, let's get into the alts. I've tortured you all long enough. Oh crap, there was neobutane. Whoops. Immediately hit out. I wonder, I haven't read chat at all. Wow. I have not read chat at all. So I don't know if Skytronics is still here, but brother, I think every single coin you named yesterday is hitting it. Dude, hitting it. CKB is heading absolutely for that 50 daily, if not looking for that full move. Still, it's just a spooky, this is a spooky coin to enter. The ascending channel here after that momentum leg down is just the most threatening pattern to go long on maybe that's ever existed.
Ren for the win.
There he is. Ren for the win. All right, wait, look at Ren. Sure, why not? Print. Those are all not for streaming charts. Here we go. Riding on the 50 on the day. Okay. When did this hit its high? Man, that's funny. Ren hitting its high on the 1st of September, basically. This is, you can see Bitcoin pair basically through this chart. Probably doesn't make sense to a lot of people just heard that, but its highest price in dollars was on the 1st of September, which was like one day before the sell-off to 9,835 on Bitcoin. And it sold off, and now Bitcoin is almost, well, not almost, but very close to double its price. Yet Ren has not put in a higher high yet. That's okay. But that is how do I describe this to people who don't think this way, or haven't started thinking this way yet? You can see the Bitcoin pair of Ren, so Ren BTC, you can see that right here playing out, essentially. Because of this high on the 1st of September. And now Bitcoin price has almost doubled. It hasn't doubled, but roughly. And Ren has a lower high, so that means I probably can estimate its Bitcoin pair right now. 41% down from this high. Well, I can just assume that it's getting slaughtered in Bitcoin pair. But I like this formation on the daily. Does look strong. Nice supporting trend line there. It's definitely broken the descending trend line on the high, right? Yep. Chilling sideways. Can't really ask for too much more. No divergence. That reminds me of BCH in that sense. This is a little more sketchy because the RSI is trending a little lower than on the other coins here. But if it's following suit with everything else, it's, you know, targets are easy to pick right now when things are going up like that. You have resistance at just under 60 cents. Resistance at 42. And the only other tool we're going to need really here the only other tool we're going to need to TA this is our fib. Let's take a look at the retracement. 618. But didn't get slaughtered. That's good. And where are we then? Even more locally. 618. Wow. Okay. What a pennant. Such pennant. Such wow. Let's see. If you break the high at 60 cents, all of a sudden you're looking pretty good. Looking very good. You're looking all the way up at $2.23. You could be looking at $5. That makes a lot of sense. These are far away. 2.618 extension. Spicy. That's heckin' spicy. So you have two levels of resistance above you. They're not going to be super easy to break. But if you zoom out, man, you got a big old flag here. Makes sense. You're going to try to retest some kind of highs. 42 cents, first line of defense, and then 60. You break 60, I mean, now you're out in this territory where you're looking at like $2.50, you're looking at $5. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to put an alert. There's likely even a little scalp play there. If you see a new high here locally, you might be able to trade up to the first resistance. But that's not my style. Alright, got my alert. Oh man, my throat. Hold up. 303 watching. Pretty good for this hour of the day. I'm surprised. Thank you, by the way, Skytronics, for your very generous donations, my friend, and your charts. I like looking. You pick interesting coins. I like it. Man, for 300 watching. Have we only... Wait. Liam Gilchrist. I'm sorry, brother. I missed your donation. My apologies. It's great to have you here, man. And Ocean Protocol. Ocean. Sure, we can look at Ocean too. Thank you for your donation, my man. I don't know why I didn't hear it in the zone. Ha! I love when I open up charts. I did a while ago, and it's like, looks like the TA is already done. I guess I was expecting a test of 46 cents last time I looked at it, and I was looking for 60 cents. I said 60 cents as target. Back to 46. That could still be on deck. I don't know when I did this one.
Can you look at Cardano?
Team Gab, what's up, brother? Yeah, we could look at ADA. We looked at it in Bitcoin pair yesterday. It looked nice. We'll look at it in, I'm assuming you want a dollar pair. USDTs or USD. There we go. Wow. Man, your indicators are so tight here. That's interesting. gonna print bullish divergence on your lows. There's daily support. Daily support at 52, 51 cents ish. And my original call is back to 46 cents. That still look like it's on the cards or in the cards. Yeah, it does. It does, but today's candle, I mean, just smashed off of that daily support, so that is a tough call. You're painting bullish divergence on your lows. But you're bouncing off the 20. Ooh, that's always a good sign. Yeah, 50-day moving average and 100-day moving average are about to cross bullishly. Let's see. You have 75 cents above. Wow, look at that. Oh, it looks like I really don't even have more TA for you. Whenever I did this, I already TA'd the whole thing. Nice. If you break 58.9 cents, you're going to 75 cents basically. If you lose this 51.8 or 52 cent support here on the daily, then you are most likely going to the 46 cent target we had originally. But if we do, don't worry, because 75 cents still looking likely, even if you do get that 46 cent test, as originally projected out there in this chart. So usually I do like to defer to myself in the past and then look to see if there's anything that invalidates it. And that's what I'm seeing here. Essentially, this might be a very logical stop if you're worried about your position down here under these daily wicks. You have bullish momentum growing here. You have the 50 and the 100. They're gonna cross. They're gonna cross. That's for sure. It's more of a long-term signal. Ocean's looking pretty cool. What was I doing? Before the ocean thing popped up in my... Oh yeah, 316, 320 watching. Great numbers today, guys. What's surprising though, it's surprising how few new subscribers we've gotten. It's weird for like 330 watching. I think that I've only seen like, what we had, Soul Carnival, Zem, Trailer, Vit Sub, Shella, Summer. And that was it? How's it like 5? What? Did I miss some? Did it just like not record them? Maybe that does happen. That is odd. That's very weird. There should be a lot of new people here. If you're new here, guys, please subscribe. Please, please. We're so close to getting to 15,000. It's such a big milestone. We're flying there. We've had over 1,000 this month. We're gonna get to 15 very quickly, but if you haven't yet, please do subscribe. We are live daily here. Also, make sure you're in the Discord. If you're subscribed and you're in the Discord, you're golden. Wow, that's a nice bounce on Ocean, though. Wow. I like this chart today, man. Thanks for the Ocean point out here. Watch the wick low of today. If this daily closes green, retesting 60 cents is very probable. Very quickly. There's your DCR, buddy, right into resistance with the mega setup below. There we go. There we go. Mike D, my man, stepping up. Welcome to the fam, Mike D. It's great to have you, my friend. Bitcoin trading sideways while I'm live again. God. A little bit. Miller, if you are delivering for Amazon right now, not only are you essential, you're a hero. All right, you are a hero. I order all my stuff on Amazon. if we didn't, you guys need a huge pay increase, massive pay increase. My life would be miserable without the Amazon workers out there right now. So thank you, Amazon workers out there, all of you around the world. Prasant Subdi. I did my best. Welcome. Great to have you, brother. Welcome to the fam. I'm just blown away how few new subscribers there have been. But you know what that really means? It just means that like everyone here is already like an OG subscriber here every day, probably. They know to where to get the good info. And that is actually true. It's actually provably true. In our analytics. Our view time, total view time, in the last month, only 36% of it was by people who were not subscribed, which means 64% of everyone who's here all the time is subscribed. Those are really good numbers. That's actually really, really good numbers. And it's very consistent. The last month, what about the last 90 days? Yeah, it's actually come up a lot since the last 90 days. So, people, you guys are doing a great job of subscribing. You are. We must just have everybody. That's all it is. Oh yeah, I didn't miss Cardano, I just didn't get back to it yet. But I do. I owe the Team Gab the Cardano. Sorry, bro. Cardano. Nice. Nice. Shorts got stubbed. Nice. Broke through resistance at 11. Heading for 13 cents. Just like a monster. Oh, it's already at 13 cents. 13.8 cents. What a beast. Look at this. This is the beastliest part of Cardano. This is the beastliest part of ADA right here, guys. The weekly. Look at the weekly. Look at MACD. MACD just inches away. Baby steps away from flipping positive. Flipping its weekly momentum to the positive side. And it's showing in this candle. You can see, look back every single time, the weekly flips to the from negative momentum to positive on almost anything. You see this. Right here is a bad example. You see it flipped, sold off, but still was looking for highs. It's just in general a very strong signal. Just overall. There is a strong resistance, however. Looks like you call it from here or from here. Neither of those are very good numbers. Let's call it from back here. I'm having trouble placing this one. Let's look on the monthly. I don't see a place of congruence. There we go. It was on the monthly. It was hiding. 14.1 cents is going to be a pretty major resistance. Pretty major. But we see that the monthly momentum is picking up here on this monthly candle. That's a good sign. We see the daily momentum is positive. It's still growing, suggesting the weekly is likely to flip positive. There we go. Alright, so here's my target for ADA. Easy peasy cheesy. Right here. 13.85 cents up to 14.1 cents. There we go. Easy peasy. Like shooting fish in a barrel. Why? Where did that come from? Why did anyone ever shoot fish in a barrel? If they're in the barrel, you've already caught them, so why do you need to shoot them? And I don't really care, like, I don't about the fish. I like eating fish, but yeah, I don't know. That just seems like a crazy person's statement. Shooting fish in a barrel. Why were you doing that to begin with? Major support here. Was untested. Untested, we started getting the daily bullish divergence. You can see we were looking at this in the episode the last time we pulled this chart up. You can see it down here on MACD, and has taken its sweet time, but it's finally playing out. Cool beans. 8A looking great. You have great targets there. In the event, because we do see this descending trend line, so we might have a little invisible resistance, I call it. We might. You want to see the daily close above this trend line. If it doesn't, you're likely going to see a red candle in the next day. But don't be too afraid, because even if you do, you have support. You have support underneath you at 11.67 cents. Underneath that, 10.37 cents. This chart looks great. This is a wonderful chart. Drag this out. Ta-da! If you break 14.1 cents, then you have the big boy targets. You got the 20 cents up there. That's the big boy target. And they just keep getting higher and higher. I mean, this is the Bitcoin. This is Sparta. This is Sparta. I love that. I love when you see fib extensions line up with highs. It's just like music to my ears. These are really far away. I just want to remember them. These are not my targets yet. We'll get there someday though. Maybe not as far away as you think, but for now, this is my target. And yeah, good. ADA is doing great, man. What I really like about it is not just is the USD pair looking solid here, but the BTC pair is looking solid. And when both of those are in agreement, that's the magic sauce. Man, I can't believe there's only been... How has there only been like 5? 1, 2, 6. I mean, these are the best. We got this. These are the 6 best subscribers in the whole world. We got the best people. 325 people here, and you're all beautiful. You're all wonderful, and I love all of you.
Carver.
Guytronics, brother, for you, anything. Just weird to me, man. We're live for like an hour and a half and only 6. There's just something just seems weird about that. I don't know. Maybe everybody's asleep. If you're here and you're new or you're not new, what's going on with my chart? But if you're here and you're not subscribed, you would make my day by hitting that subscribe button. Okay, there we go. Looks like I never did anything with this chart. I'm not sure why. Skytronics, what? You're gonna have to tell me what exchange, because the fact that I opened this and it has no history, and I don't have any other chart, but the fact that this doesn't have any history and I don't have another saved chart, to me, knowing myself, means that I couldn't find an exchange with any with any solid history. They're gonna have to tell me what exchange. Although now it's weirdly loading some bars, so I don't know. I don't really understand. Something's very goofy. Something's very goofy with TradingView all of a sudden. Perfect. What is going on? It started with just this, and now we have a little more data. I don't understand. I'm confused. Skytronics, I don't know if you heard me. Or I don't know, you might have responded. My chat's very strange. Binance. This is Binance. Is this all the chart history for it, though? If this is all the chart history, then there's not too much I can do with it. Let's see if any of these fibs line up. Not too gracefully, no. Let's take this as our super highs. So, throughout my career on YouTube and throughout my career as a TA, people have seen me use a lot of different indicators. A lot of different indicators. And, dude, what the heck is going on with this? What is happening? It's like, there's something very weird with TradingView right now. It's annoying. People seem to use a lot of different indicators, and they'll say, Tom, I noticed that you don't seem to be using this anymore. You used to use that all the time. Why don't you do that? And so what I've learned is that there's different times for different indicators. So it's not just knowing how to use an indicator, that's not enough. It's knowing when to use them and in what situation. And so as time progresses here, you're going to see me use fib a lot more. You're going to see me use moving averages a lot less. Because as we transition into a bullish market, we're going to be moving into territory that has not been traded in before, and moving averages aren't going to help us there. They're not going to help us. They won't, they're just going to be lagging behind. They're just going to be telling us about the past, and what we're going to be looking for is the future. So you're going to see me using fib more. Promise you that. Oh, maybe because we're on the 15-minute. Is that why it's so goofy? All right, that's. Of course, now it's. I'm so trolled. That's okay. That's why I'm here, just to get trolled. Let's see where these are at. 240. That looks pretty solid. That's immaculate. Without even knowing this chart history, Fibonacci gave me a bunch of these levels. There's a great example of the use of the Fibonacci retracement tool. Without even knowing that this history existed, I was able to pick out how many of these peaks. This peak, super important. This peak, not quite as important, but pretty important. And now I'm gonna do the magic. Now that we actually have the chart history here. This is where we're looking. This is my long-term target on Kava. This doesn't necessarily have to be anytime soon. I see it. It's right there. Sneaky. Sneaky. Alright. So we do have pretty major resistance right here. $2. That makes sense. It's psychological. It's wick previous high locally. That's okay. It's not that bad of a thing. Because if you break $2, man, you are looking at At 260, that's not so great. This lines up. Good, no bearish divergence on the highs with RSI here on the 4 hour. That is excellent. That improves the chance of breaking that resistance. Bullish divergence on the lows. Highs on MACD are a little sketched. They're not in agreement with RSI. Let's see it back here. Yep. Then of course, you always take the top value. When don't you take the top value? That trolled me so hard. It showed me like 20 candles when I had it on the 15-minute, and then nah, there's months of history. Let's get on. Okay, monthly resistance at 250. 270. $4.33. Though luckily this head and shoulders does look resolved. So edge with the bulls, man. Edge with the bulls. Yeah, that $2 is going to be tough to crack. But when you do, looking for at least a 25% move, right? Yeah. $265 all the way up. Longer term target. $3.37, $3.89. This is an interesting chart. As always, Skytronics though. You bring me good stuff to look at. Oh, and you got the neckline too. Wow. Okay. That makes me like this target more. There it is. If you have patience with Kava, I believe you get to this box. That's likely going to take longer than most people are willing to do. But yeah, dude, this is cool. This is cool. You got that strong resistance at $2. You have this neckline coming down from the highs locally. You have some nice bullish divergence. You have some nice bullish signals. The only thing you have is this really strong resistance at $2. Psychological, compounded with price action and trading at those levels, creating resistance. But you do have a nice capitulation candle here on the low. Yeah. There you go. There you go, bud. Come on, Bitcoin. Do it. Show everybody that I'm the master of moving averages. Show them. Show them that I can look at a bearish cross and tell you it's going to go up afterwards, and then it does. Awesome. Good charts today. Good charts today. Still surprised. Dude, we got great viewership, though. 200 likes. We're killing it with the likes. Killing it with the viewership. Dallin-san is here, man. Dude, I haven't seen Dallin-san in... Dallin, I've been worried about you. Where have you been? You didn't answer my calls. You didn't answer my texts. Where you been? Ron Den Ghetto. What's up, dude? You've been hunting. You know what's funny though, dude, is literally that is the last thing I remember you saying. The last thing you said, Dallin, was, I'm like gonna go try to find a PS5, and I've not heard from you since. Yo, Father Braids, my man, dude. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I thought you were gonna be hanging out last week. I would have loved to talk to you last week, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad. I'm not glad you didn't, but I'm glad more people didn't, because not only were we completely booked last week, we had like 4 people on standby who are getting in this week. Last week's one-on-ones were insane. Dragon Slayer. So any Ichimoku cloud indicator should have the arrows. That's a standard. There's a standard option on them. I'm not sure. I mean, like standard as in that's considered like a piece of the indicator, but a lot of the time they won't be enabled by default. So you have to go to the little gear. I use the CM enhanced version 5 Ichimoku cloud indicator. But the reason you might not have the arrows is you need to make sure you have this selected. And even if you're using the standard, it's likely not enabled by default. Team Gab, my brother Team Gab. I guess you liked what I had to say about ADA, and now you're in the crew. Thanks for following, brother. It's great to have all these new fam members joining us. You know what? The viewership right now for like not that much going on, also very encouraging. Very encouraging to me to maybe do this time slot more often. So, well played. This is the time of day you like. Well played for showing up. Well played for being here. Might be a really good timing if you're just tuning in. I don't typically use Ichi on these lower time frames. I will say this. There's a lot of indicators I will never use on low time frames. There's a lot I'll never use. Like I'll never use Stotch RSI on the 15 minute, but I can use Ichi on the 15 minute. I just don't typically. I just don't typically, but it can be. It's equally as effective, honestly. I really don't think that it, like many indicators, I feel like it's consistent regardless of time frame. No problem, Dragon Slayer. That's why we're here, brother. Adam Clark never found Ichi to be useful. I mean, dude, there's all kinds of different things. There's all kinds of different indicators. They're all using the same data. I don't know. Yeah, it's no skin off my back. I was saying earlier, I know a lot of veteran traders who, for whatever reason, seem to have an aversion to Ichimoku Cloud Indicator. However, I also said that every single one of those that I've met also cannot tell me what it does. And so, I don't know, that's like saying you don't like sushi, but you've never tried sushi. It's like, well, you're just saying that then. You don't even know. You've never tried it. You don't know if you like it. You can't make up your mind without knowing, without trying. If you are someone like Adam Clark, and I respect Adam Clark and his TA, this nothing against him, and when I say this, if you are one of those people who is in the Adam Clark band of not liking Ichimoku Cloud, and you are, and I'm making this up, Adam, you didn't respond or reply about it, I don't know if you do or don't, but I'm just going to rip on you here. And if you're also someone who doesn't know what Ichi Cloud is showing you, I highly recommend you just Google it. Just Google Ichimoku Cloud formula. I guess formula. I think that's probably the word. All you need to do, I've been promising a video on this forever. Oops. Oops. I've been promising a video on this forever, but all you need to do is understand why it's showing you what it's showing you. I can see why people dismiss it if they don't know what's going on behind the scenes. And as soon as you know what's going on behind the scenes, I would love a challenge. This is an open challenge, open issued challenge. Anyone in Adam Clark camp of being an Ichimoku hater because they hate everything new and awesome. If you're one of those people, go check out, go Google it, Google Ichimoku equation, whatever. Look at the math. It's not complicated math, guys. It's really easy math. You won't have to know some trig or anything to get it. Look it up. Understand what it's showing you. Come back. And if you still feel the same, I don't know. You win. You'll win the gentleman's bet. There we go. It's a gentleman's bet that no one can be in Adam Clark's camp. Go learn. It doesn't take long. What it's showing you, and then come back and feel the same. Gentleman's bet. Honor's at stake, gentlemen. Honor. Honor is at stake. Well, and that's kind of what I was saying that earlier, actually. Literally, like, that was actually recently. I was talking about how throughout my time in my career in technical analysis, many times people have noticed, because I've been doing it public for a long time now, they've noticed that, maybe I'll be using one indicator a lot, and then all of a sudden they won't really see it anymore. And they're like, Tom, why aren't you using... And moving averages is the last example of this I can remember. Why aren't you using moving averages? You used to always use moving averages, like all the time with everything. And the way I see it, and this is more and more true as time goes on, is that I would say every indicator, I haven't tried them all, so I can't actually say every. But likely every indicator has some value. But it's more than just understanding what the indicator is telling you. What is very important, if not more important, honestly, than understanding what it's telling you, is knowing when to apply. There are times where I will use moving averages a lot. There's times where I don't use them at all. Same with Ichi. Honestly, the only indicators that I don't find situational in that sense would be divergence indicators, because pretty much at all times those are in play. Yeah, pretty much at all times they're in play. Yeah, but it's more than just knowing what they do.
Morning Tom, live again, you machine, BTC LTC eth link all mooning. Dreaming of that Vegas party soon. Always appreciate all that you do.
Oh yeah, 3 red ducks, how you doing, man? It's the good times now, here we go, whoops. Alright, good, the Discord link's still working. We're back in the good times. I'm getting alerts. I'm getting more alerts. Oh wait, that was an hour ago. For some reason I thought it was right now. Potty papa, potty papa, potty papa. I get 3 red ducks. Yeah, dude, Vegas party at 100K. This has been the plan. Hope to see you all there. Supri Antoni, welcome, my friend. Welcome to our family. To mi familia. JRC XS, welcome as well, my friend. Thank you guys for following. I appreciate you. You're helping You're pushing us, propelling us to that 15,000 that we're so close to, just like Bitcoin is being propelled to that 20,000 that it's so close to. I think honestly, honestly, even just from this price movement here, I think I can add this. Tom is God of the MA. Of the MA. There it is. Vegas party at 100K. Yo, false flags, man. I don't think I shouted you out today. What's up, man? Always love you. Renee Silva, welcome back again. Upgrade, what's up, man? Did Charlie Lee ever buy LTC back after he sold it all? Funny you bring that up. Funny you bring that up. The patrons already know this. Funny story. Funny story. Hopefully I'll know soon is the short answer. Hopefully. Funny story. So throughout the crypto journey I've had, also KSM is, I just got an alert from KSM. Maybe we should bring that up. Not as spicy as hoped. I think I might have misset that. Funny story. You ask about Charlie Lee and rebuying LTC. So short answer, I don't know. But I do want to know. And I might find out soon. So here's the story. I have throughout the years, of course, networked through the crypto space, which is a very strange place to network. Very strange. And you never know. You join a group, somebody invites you to a group, and you never know. Like, it might be full of bots. It might be full of people speaking different languages. Sometimes, like a lot of the times when it's bots, it'll be, it won't even, weirdly won't even be about crypto. I don't even know how to describe it. It'll be something else. There's a lot of different possible outcomes. So there's a lot of trial and error, I guess, in these groups. And most of the time, you just don't pay attention to them. Recently, I was invited to a group just off of Reddit. Just somebody noticed, had given me an award on a few of my posts in Litecoin, r/Litecoin. And I reached out to them. I was like, hey dude, because I had then kind of creeped his profile after, because it wasn't in the same day he gave me multiple. It was, I post there every once in a while, and I just noticed more than a few times that the same guy had given me one of the Reddit awards. And I reached out to him and I was like, yeah man, I just noticed you have gilded or whatever it is a few of my comments, and I noticed on your profile that apparently that you do this a lot. And it seems to always be about Litecoin. And I was like, are you involved in the project or anything? Or, I was just curious, because typically that, I don't know. I was like, or are you just, a big holder, a big fan? And he's like, well, a little bit of both. And so this guy ends up inviting me to this Telegram. And I didn't think anything of it. And I noticed it's a smaller Telegram group. Not like thousands and thousands and thousands like you're used to usually when you join them. This is a smaller one. And I notice there's a few people with titles, like tags. And so there's a few Litecoin devs in it. I was like, that's pretty cool. And I scroll through, and guess who's in this group? Mr. Charlie Lee is in this group. Absolutely the real, actual Charlie Lee in this group. It's a small group. This is not like a spam giant public group, small group. And so, okay, KSM's giving me that alert again. I just said it. Okay. Skytronics with just the master jams here, man. Master jams. Oh, this is a BTC pair. Maybe that's why I don't have anything here. There we go. There we go, buddy. Broke your 40, heading for 44. Broke your 40, heading for 44. Likely. At least 42. Minimum. RSI on the 4 hour looks good. Daily not quite there yet, but a move to 44, 45. Actually, it's 44.8. It's like 45. Would fix that daily RSI locally. Could lead to continuation. Set an alert. I'm not done telling my story though. My story isn't over. Dude, I would love to get invited to a Monero group like that. Wait, Upgrade, you're not a bot? No. Nobody was saying, well, maybe someone was. I wasn't. So my story's not over. So Charlie Lee is in this group, and guys, you know I'm a Litecoin fan. Like, I've never, that's always been transparent. And pretty much for me, Charlie Lee is like the number 2, like it goes Satoshi and then Charlie Lee. Number 1, number 2 in my mind. And so I just had to do it. At some point I creepily, I don't know, I'll say creepily, apparently it wasn't. At some point I reached out and I was like, hey man, sorry if this is weird. Sorry if it's weird to just like reach out to you like this, but this is who I am. This is what I do. And I just wanted to say, like, I think you're awesome. Basically, I've never had like a starstruck moment in my entire life. I've never felt like fangirl. I heard the expression, never really understood it. I experienced it for the first time last night when he replied. Oh. Not only did he reply, but he said he'd be willing to come on our show at some point. How crazy is that? To me, it's just like the craziest thing. Like, I can't believe it's true. So, yeah. No ETA on that or anything, but got into a group. Charlie Lee was in it. Reached out to Charlie Lee at some point. He replied to my message. And now well, I'll say this. He said he was willing to be. We don't have a time. We didn't do anything like that. He gave me a contact for him, for like his scheduling guy, so I have to reach out to him. But how big is that, dude? I think that's massive. I don't even know what I would say to him if he was on here, but we'll figure it out. I think it's insane. I'm blown away. This thing's gonna wrap. $44.80. Hit that 618, and then we'll see where you go. We'll see your future. Determine your future. To protect the past, we must travel to the future. Coming this summer. Tom Crown in the Time Machine. A touching tale of two cities. Star-crossed lovers. I don't know. You can crap out now. But the Charlie Lee story, 100% true. 100% real. And I'm 100% stoked. Dude, I've literally reached out to like other YouTubers who have, I don't know, like 50k subscribers, and they won't even reply to an email. Charlie Lee, the decentralized god human. You guys can have your own opinions on him. I don't really think he is a decentralized god human, but someone who is involved with like the origin of all of this replied to me. Like, I don't know. It's a really big deal for me, guys. There really aren't like celebrities in crypto. Like, there's YouTubers, but I don't know. Not like that's like as close to. We don't have Satoshi, so we don't have like the main guy. And so for me, that's like as good as it gets. Vidalek is next, yes. As soon as we cement this with Charlie Lee, Vidalek, he's coming on next. Actually, that'd be cool. And probably could make it happen if Charlie Lee does come on. Elon Musk is third. Yes. Craig Bowen, Crypto Movie Guy. Alright. Crypto Movie Phone. Brought to you by Kellogg's. I'm a weird person in the morning.
Any love for Uma?
Skytronics, my man. Uma, yay. Uma, yay. Alright, I won't sing. Yeah, we look at Uma, of course. 356 watching, one for every day of the year. Amazing. Blown away by the viewership at this hour. Very highly encouraging to do this again. It's not my best time of the day, but this isn't about me. This chart is nothing. It's not about me, boys. It's about you guys. While I gotta set this chart up, it's gonna take me a minute. I hate the wicks on this already. Skytronics, is there more? Am I getting trolled again, or is there more history on this? Because if there isn't, there's not gonna be much I can do with it. 365 watching, one for every day of the year. That's pretty sweet. You know what that means is every, I don't know. I guess every 24 hours would be 1 year of time. I don't know. All right, the lady's blowing me up. Okay. Going to the market. All right, I gotta reply. Okay, baby. Art. Okay. Is there more history on this? Skytronics. Yeah, catch more of Europe. What's up, Vesemir, by the way? And that's dude, you're the perfect example. Vesemir's here. Europeans are here. What's up, Bugwid? Did I not say 365? Did I say something else? I probably did say something else. It's early for me, my brain's not working. I was hoping Skytronics was gonna tell me if there was more history. Yeah, I don't see it. Did he? Might have missed it. Limited history, new coin. Yeah, see that's the thing is, when you don't have history, there's just like such a limited amount you can do with it. Like we can look and say like, okay, there's a resistance here at $10, lines up with a psychological price point. That makes sense. Maybe there's a resistance here. Oh no, there's an here. So like there we can spot two resistances. And like that's like really gonna be it. We can find maybe some 4-hour stuff. but just the less history it has, the less you can do with it, unfortunately. See if there's any div here. No div. No div. A little bit of bullish div here. A little bit of bullish div here. Maybe? Nope. Yeah. Yeah. Not gonna be able to do too much to it, but what we can say is that there is likely resistance at $10, likely resistance at $13.15. We can do a little bit of measure move from this swing high to swing low. We can see that the 0.618 retrace is acting as resistance. If we do break 13, this wasn't super visible on the candles, but Fib suggests to us that 1735 might be the next resistance. Once you break that, you start getting into the fun numbers. But if you're gonna get into the fun numbers, let's get into the really fun numbers. Guys, I'm so torn. I don't want to make crap. Oh, and this is not reflective of anyone specifically. I don't want to make crap FOMO videos about like the UMA could go to this number in 2021, or, you know what I mean? But those videos get so many views. And I could make really good ones. Really, like, I guess maybe I would have that natural weakness of, I don't get super excited, and maybe that's a big part of it. But I can make, not only can I make, but I can justify with some TA all kinds of targets. Actually, I could justify with TA any target, like whatever you want it to be. Like I could make a video saying it was going to $244 based on this, and then all I would do is take a fib extension from the top to bottom, 3 fib, $244. Probably get 100,000 views. I just can't do it. I care about crypto too much. I don't want noobs to make bad choices because I want views. It goes against who I am. OMG's looking great. Looking really great. Do I have it up? Just gotta break 420, dude. 420, it's the fib level. It's the previous high. And right now it's the neckline. It's everything. If all OMG has to do is move back above there. Close the candle. Above 420. 420, weirdly, thanks to all the stoners and millennials out here. All those applying to me. We have made, you know how we treat like 5 as a psychological, 10 as a psychological. We have made 420 a psychological support and resistance as well. I think that's hilarious. Really funny. But OMG looks fine. Looks great. Just has to break 420 again.
Can you take a look at DGB and KNC? Both pumping but lagging the aggression of other alts. Thanks as always.
3 red ducks. Thank you, my friend. Take a look at DGBs. I haven't looked at DGB in a while, so could be worth a gander. I haven't gotten any alerts, but a lot of them expired, I think. Trading via what's going on? Dude, why is it doing this? It keeps... This is like how many charts now that it's done this with. I wonder if something's eating up all my... up all of my memory or something? Like, what's happening? I don't remember. And now is that chart gone? Like what? There we go. Okay. Put on a different time frame. Maybe that'll fix it. Okay. Let me make sure my connection's still good. Looks like it's good. YouTube isn't saying I have any problems. My side isn't saying I'm not having any problems. So why is TradingView having problems? I do have a ton of browser windows open that I've had open for days, not longer. Guess I could try to close them. Still waiting on our target for DGB. 2.55 cents. I love it. Full transparency, I love this coin too. I love this coin. I love Litecoin. I love this coin. DGB could be my number 3. Though Monero is, I think. Monero. Much more BA.
When a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, we call him YouTube famous. BTC King of Kings, Big Daddy Motherfin Crown.
What's up, Josh? Bet you're having a good day, bro. Bet you're having a good day. DGB's looking solid. I didn't expect this. I mean, this looks solid on the 4 hour. You got that nice little flag. You see you have your wick high here. Price is right back there. All you have to do is break it. Where is it? 2.27 cents. Not bad. I guess target's still in play. It hasn't changed. I still think DGB looks great. Measured move on this is just silly. It's gotta be. I know I've done this before. Yeah. Yes. Don't give him hopium, boys. Don't give him hopium. On the daily, yeah, bullish div on your low, of course. Double bullish div on the low, maybe. Yeah, I'll count it as 2. Double. This is actually many layers of bullish divergence, at least on the daily. It's looking solid. I mean, 2.55 cents looks. We've waited for it for a while, but it looks like we're gonna get there soon. Weekly's moving over, flipping over on the MACD. Weekly resistance at 2.8 cents. And then again, which is really your last resistance, is going to be at 3.36.
Monero, my lord.
Monero, my lord. I wish I was funny enough to do like a whole accent. There we go. A whole like episode in an accent, like Game of Thrones. Hello, me lord. I feel like whenever I do them though, they come off as condescending. Alright, so it's 3 cents. DGB for targets down here for the retrace. You break that retrace target, man. All of a sudden it gets real spicy. What I really like here is on the daily, the volume is increasing too. You have the volume increasing with the price moving up. You see that average volume. You see multiple, slice it however you want, and it has bullish divergence in every direction on the lows. TGB is looking good. Edges with the bulls here. In my opinion, edges with the bulls, easy to 2.555555 cents. 55555. You run into the ascending trend line there. You hit the retrace. With what other coins are doing now, it would not surprise me at all to break it and go up for this 3 cent target. So I'm even going to upgrade. Gonna upgrade. There we are. You're having a second target. Monero, my lord. I like the way it said that. It was really like lifeless. Yeah, I don't know how streamers do. How do you drink any beverage and stream at the same time and not knock it over 50% of streams? I don't get it. Where do you put it? Where are you supposed to put it? Like, I have to put it in front of me. Put it in front of me, then it's right near the keyboard. Then I blame the soda companies. I don't have any logic or anything after that. I don't have any reason. I blame the soda companies. Anyway, moving on. Moving on there, Lord. Moving on. Monero. Alright. Alright, Monero. Alright. RSI flagging on the daily. Bullish divergence on MACD. You don't have it on RSI. BTC pair catching my eye way more though. The USD pair looking boring AF to me. Don't care. BTC pair could have caught my eye from across the room, you sexy thing. Look at this RSI. Ooh. Oh man. This looks heckin' bullish. Heckin' bullish here. You're just off the low, just off the BTC pair low. 10%. On the daily, now you have a bullish engulfed candle. You have the daily flipped over to the positive momentum side. Oh, no, it's really weird is. Anyway. That's what you want to see, man. Just very, very little doubt in my mind. I'm going to place that there, but then I'm actually going to do a little bit of TA. Instead of just eyeballing it, though that does tend to work. I will do my job instead. Okay. I don't believe it. It wants higher. It wants to retest that resistance, but minimum target. That up first. Kind of maybe like this. Major target's still in play. This is where I think it's going. I'm blown away by this retrace. It really is a remarkable retrace. I did not expect. Blown away though, but as long as it holds this low, as long as it doesn't make a new lower low in Bitcoin pair, I mean, it's super set. You can see all the way down 786. This is a very deep retrace. Uncommon. Uncommon. I think we might have to actually zoom out. I think we might actually have to zoom out to see this play. My target on BTC pair 0085, but I really believe 01 is where it's heading. It looks like if it doesn't bounce today, if this isn't the start of the bounce, I would be surprised. This is with great confidence do I say that that's the start of the bounce. That's funky. You're gonna make weekly bullish divergence. There's only one. Jeez, my throat. There's only one like kind of threat here. Is that we see this, and it's not really a threat. It's just kind of like not very fun. Just would take longer. We could see it play out again, and then if you zoom out even more, what that would end up looking like is essentially just like a W reversal bottom. Or boobies. I mean, the booby bottom as well. That's really the only threat, is that it ends up trading sideways.
Hook can go on the breakout of channel on 4-hour link USD. Question mark, exclamation mark. Question mark, exclamation mark. FXMR wrecked city is for sure homeless.
Mr. Josh. Yes, he is indeed. Wreck City. I mean, he named himself Wreck City. Named himself Wreck City. He knew what he was doing. Monero. Finish him in Monero. Fell out of its previous. We were doing a little parabolic study on this on some episode long ago. Fell out of its main, I don't know, most parabolic trend, still in one. Looks like it's caught. Beautiful TA here though, man. Right back to the neckline, the previous neckline of support. Monero looks great. 121 as support, 164 as resistance above. Looks good. Worst case scenario, you have that rock solid 95-ish area, rock solid support. But I see no reason that Monero won't perform here. Ugh. USD. I need to take a break for a second, guys. Chill with the charts, all right? I appreciate your supports and your donations, but I want to breathe for a second. My throat's like starting to bother me. Still under the channel in Bitcoin pair. That's some funky RSI. We're on the 4-hour. Okay. We did get that pullback yesterday. That's interesting. Yesterday when we were looking at it, it was right here. We were looking for some pullback. Pullback almost exactly to our previous target. Broke out again. I was saying how wouldn't surprise me to see a trip to the bottom of this broadening wedge, or not broadening, ascending wedge. But I said it doesn't have to be soon. Could be anytime. Could even look like this. But then it pointed out, this is what we're seeing on Bitcoin. So as long as Bitcoin, I said this almost, I think it was word for word yesterday, as long as Bitcoin keeps moving the way it is, Link will likely continue up. For many reasons, that's kind of obvious. But the reason being is this is not a bullish pattern typically. This is a very bearish pattern typically. It's an ascending wedge. Almost always do we, well, not almost always. More often than not, we expect them to break down because they're a bearish pattern. But this is, and this is what I said yesterday, and this is still true, and this just validated it, is this is what we're seeing on Bitcoin too. Bitcoin is making, but not necessarily super similar looking one, but it is also making an ascending wedge. And what keeps happening with Bitcoin, though, is it keeps breaking out of its ascending wedge and creating a new one. Which is, we've actually talked about that in previous episodes. What we were expecting in a bull run is to see these ascending wedges break up, form new ascending wedges, break up, wreck everybody, wreck city. So I'm gonna give you a fridge. Ooh, I think we're out of energy drinks. Good thing she went to the market. I'm gonna give you some targets here on the links. Resistance on the weekly at $16.50 and at $18.85. Spicy though. The monthly only has to close. Wow. 9 days to go. Close the link monthly above $15.58, and it's the highest monthly close ever. We've been seeing Bitcoin close things like that, similar on the monthly highest ever, and I think you know what's been going on with that. So hourly looks okay. Yeah. Oh wow, look at that. I just got boned. Maybe I delete this now. Maybe I just put a frowny face. I mean, I still think that my call is right here. I still think that the call is right here with this MA setup, but I'm just gonna put a frowny face because it tested it. Actually, let's take it one step further. This, if anything, only strengthens what I was pointing out about these moving averages. It held as support. So I'm putting it back.
Crude to 100k, go hug a tree, vegans.
Putting it back. Why do people who know I'm working, like I'm streaming, like my mom and my girl, like, why do you text me when you know I'm streaming? Like, you know I have my phone, you know it goes off, you know I'm live. I'm not upset, it's just like, it trolls me sometimes. It's like, you know this, you know. Alright, give me a minute. Rico, crude to 100k. If crude goes to 100k, what's the opposite of Vegas? Oh, dude, I love my mom. I love my mom and I love the lady. I love them both. I'm not mad. It's just like mind-boggling to me. It's like, how do you keep doing this? Like, you know, okay. No, really, there's no anger in my voice or statement there. It's I don't know, trollants, trolldiddles, trollables, trollable, I don't know. Yeah, no, I'm not mad. I love my mom. My mom is amazing. I owe her everything. Not mad. Oh my god. I need to get. I have the same problem though. This is what happened yesterday. I got up for 2 seconds and freaking 40 people left the stream. Killed the hype. I need more caffeine. When Lambo now. 340. Man, these numbers are great for this hour. There is some spice going on though. There is. If you're new here or not, make sure you're subscribed, guys. Please. We are so close to 15,000. Okay. We are so close to 15,000. Help us get there. Lock in your OG Tom Crown status by subscribing before 15k. Lock it in. Help us get there. We're so freaking close. Such a big milestone. I hit the wrong button. Whether you're new or not here, make sure you're in the Discord. Beverly Moody, just subscribe, thank you. I think maybe it's not alerting. Usually it alerts me, I don't know. Maybe it's just not alerting me. But thank you. James Ryan here since January. Well, that is amazing, my friend. Happy to have you here till next January. What was I saying? Yes, the whole alert box is being weird. Not doing a great job. It no longer tells you when patrons sign up, which is really annoying because it's some of the best advertisement for it. I think we might have had someone sign up for Patreon actually today. And it didn't say anything because it hasn't been. We did. We did, and it didn't alert. So welcome, Marcos. I'm going to play the sound for you. It's going to say this is a test pledge.
It's over 9,000!
So that's for Marcos, not for John or whatever it just said. John. I need to stand up. I need to grab a little more caffeine, and I need to pee. But please, everyone, don't leave this time. Stay here. Don't just disappear. We had like 30, 40 people leave last time. I got for 2 minutes. I'll be right back. In the meantime, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you've liked the new stream. Make sure you're in Discord. And then also, go ahead, check out Patreon. While you have a minute. Whoops. Little, no, it got a little sexy in here. Yeah, real sexy. No, that was the opposite of sexy. Hey, sorry about that, guys. Got to be more aware of my pants when I get up. I see we lost the estimated amount of viewers from 330 to 290. There's my viewership TA. I was calling for a -30, -40, and we got it on the nose. So, proof. Yeah. Think a shiv. Not on mute. Get out of here. Can't be. OMG. Jerish, we looked at OMG already, but I'll show you again. OMG looks great. Looks great. That's all I need to know. We have the 236 fib at $4.28. That was our previous resistance. We retouched it. It's where the neckline meets it. That's where we touched. All you have to do, all OMG has to do is close a candle up here. That's it. Close a candle above $4.28. If you do that, then you go here. $6.20. OMG looks great. We already did it, so I did it quick, but there you go. Why do these look different? Ah, it's because the 1 hour. Looks like this trend line is in play. We have a flag, potentially. Potential flag on play. Astronaut Rene, what's up, brother? Thank you for the 10. Thank you. Much appreciated. I still trust it. I still trust this arrow. I still trust this text. We had the bearish crossings. As we said earlier in this episode, that's what I love about doing this live is I literally walk you guys through what I'm seeing live and then we see it happen after. Called for this bearish cross here. It's actually a double bearish cross. The 50 crossed below the 100 and below the 20. Either way. But we were talking about because the 100 is trending up, it is likely to reject or invalidate the bearish cross. We did get a rally. It did pull back and test that level, which held, and that's excellent. But we see the 50 did reject the 100, came right back up. Immediately uncrossed. Now we see the 20 on the 15 minute here acting as support. Looking for a test of the high. Looking for a high retest here. Could take some time. But we are now pretty clearly in a flagging formation. See the lows coming up, the highs coming down, and we're closing candles inside of it. 20 hourly likely to be our guide here into the next few hours. Yeah, more. Dang, my voice is not good right now. See, we got some more new faces here. Welcome, guys. Welcome. We're live every single day. Every single day right here. We're live. You should be here with us. We don't typically do it at this time, but we were feeling it. It was a spicy morning. We wanted to catch it. So make sure you subscribe so you can catch our episodes. And unfortunately, that's not enough. It's not enough to just subscribe. Woo, there we go. We did it. 14,502. We're on our way. We broke through the 500 barrier in the 14,000 subscriber zone. And now we're heading for 15,000. Subscriber resistance. Just got an alert for Ren. I swear, Skytronics, if you called this one again. Nice. Nice, new higher local high on the daily here, off the 50, making that 42 target, 42 resistance, turning it into 42 target. Beautiful. Put another alert. Keeping an eye. Ren looking solid. And for 42 cents, in my opinion. Tech Nizzy, what's up, man? Welcome. Don Johnson, welcome as well. Sorry I missed you. Michael Beck, you as well, my friend. And Coco Fox 19 over on Twitch. Shout out. Glad to be here. Me too. Andres Pages, what's up, brother? Yeah, we're live every day. Oh yeah, so subscribing, unfortunately, not enough. YouTube, we don't say the words here, so we say Batoshan.
Well deserved, Tom, with subs. You do a great job.
Thank you, Rose Scalp Trader, one of our newest patrons. Great to have you, my friend. Thank you for the kind words. By the way, patrons, tomorrow, one-on-ones. I think there's still a few slots available. You're gonna have to reach out to Ja, who's putting them together. Doesn't get back to you, send me a message. I know we had some overflow to pick up from last week. So if you didn't get one last week and wanted one, certainly a priority on these slots. Make sure you figure that out, send a message. Batoshan. Unfortunately, being subscribed doesn't always mean you'll be able to find our videos for whatever reason. We're not going to speculate. So you have to be in Discord. The Discord is so important. Discord's free, first of all, so there's a plus right there. You're already winning. But there's a lot of educational content, trade alerts, 24/7 live stream, TA, and chat on the Discord. But most importantly, it is the only way to keep up with our live streams. We do, like today, sometimes go live at different times. It's not always the same time. Especially when the market dictates that we need to do an emergency spice stream. Being in Discord is the only way to get the alerts, period. So make sure you're in there if you're new. There we go. There we go. Start the subscriber train. JC in the house. What's up, JC? Just here for the pretty colors. You and me both, false flags. You and me both. Christian Gonzalez and Crown Wager. Oh. This is crypto. Don't trust anybody. Trust no one. Johnny Roof just joined. Well, welcome, my friend. What does the arrow mean? That's just me being a weirdo. In this live episode, we saw this happen, and we were talking about how this was a bearish signal. But I was sharing with you guys why I didn't believe that it, or why I believe it was invalid, or why I didn't believe it was going to play out bearishly, and it didn't. Though we are now coming back to maybe making my Tom God of the MA not as good. We'll see. You can zoom back in the video if you want to hear that segment. But yeah, but basically because this is a bearish signal, I said why I didn't think it would play out that way. Then we saw price go up. So technically, I guess, that was right in some sense. But really, as long as this low wick holds here, I'll still keep this up. It's just a joke. The arrow is just pointing to this area of moving averages crossing. You know what? I'm just gonna delete the arrow and the thing because I think it's confusing too many new people. But don't forget, still got Tom God of TA or of MA. I'm not used to being up this early. Not used to working this early. I'm okay with it though. You guys turned out in great numbers for this time, so we may do it again. I like it. There's no competition for the search. It's a good thing. Here we go, testing them again. Wow. That's not such a great sign. Would have been ideal to see that the 50 and the 100 here be tested and bounce, which we did see, but the bounce was sold. But that would have been a one-way ticket right up to the local high. Let's see, what did I miss? YouTube be hating. Father Braids, my man. I hope we're chatting tomorrow, Father Braids. Oops. D Bizzle. Batoshan. Yeah, well, you know, that's just the reality of it. The Batoshanning is real. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just switch the first 2 letters of each word and you'll know. We don't like to say it because we're paranoid. Well, I'm paranoid. What's up and welcome, Lee Montoya. Dominique DeGraff is back. What's up, man? It's good to see you. A guy been here for a long time, but took a little hiatus. It's good to have you back. Take a look at the Discord shirt. Can do so later, not the moment. Don Johnson's only here for the music. Man, you're welcome to. That is not an insult. I handpicked every single one of these songs from 400 plus hours of non-copyrighted EDM. So if you're here for the music, I'll take that as a compliment as well. True. Trust only the Nigerian princess. Well, they're known for their honesty and their trustworthiness. Lee Montoya, exactly, man. That's why we're here. Everyone in crypto essentially has to learn on their own, and so that's why we're here. So you don't have to learn on your own. You all learn together. Nelson Mendez, what is this? A Bitcoin only channel? You trolling me, buddy? How you doing, brother? It's good to see you. I can never tell if you're trolling me or you're being serious. We've probably looked at like 20 alts already, ish. D Pumps, what's up, brother? Kieran Ford, welcome back. Yeah, 19K is looking pretty likely. Nelson Mendez is a patron, he knows. I just can't ever tell if he's trolling me. I appreciate it though. I appreciate him. Where's the Discord? Discord link, top of the chat, pin message. But you know what? I'll hit the button for you. I like hitting this button. Man, we broke that low. That's poop. Glad I got rid of that. Yes, sure. Saving face. I'm just kidding. Let's see. Less than 500 subscribers to get to 15,000. It's a dream come true. I'm still having that same weird... I'm still having the same issue. Why won't YouTube tell me how long I've been live? It used to always tell me how long I've been live. Okay, now it does. It's just gaslighting me. Started 3 hours ago. Just totally gaslighting. Cool. $14.5K. What a beautiful number. 14.5K subscribers. We're trying to keep up with Bitcoin. At one point we were ahead. Now Bitcoin's taking the lead back. So we're trying to take it back. So what, we gotta get to 18,700 pretty quick. Interesting info. Yeah, that could be, man. It does. Unfortunately, this is the only answer there is right now. It doesn't matter what anyone else tells you. I'll tell you right now. Unfortunately, we're in a very strange spot. Bitcoin has rallied, and we were expecting a rally for months. Since September, we were spotting the signs. We knew there'd be a rally, but we didn't expect to be at 19,000 in November. This rally has shot past our expectations. Our projections back in like 12,000 area, we were looking for 17.2 at the end of the year, and even that seemed really far away at the time. That seemed like almost too much to ask at the time. Now we've overshot it. So here's the crappy reality: is this is a terrible time to buy and go long for the first time. Well, terrible in the trading sense, because we've gone so far and not retraced. So we're really in a situation of you're either already in or you're really in a tight spot. DS Flat, shout out, bro. It's good to have you in our fam. Welcome. Make sure you're in Discord. It's just this is what Bitcoin does, though. I still, though our projection has been overshot, I still do believe we see a retrace. Still think that is the statistical favored side. But there's just no way to know, man. We have come so far so fast with such little pullback. Less than 5% to a new all-time high. It's just a crappy spot to enter. It really comes down to, do you believe in Bitcoin? Do you believe in crypto? Do you believe we're in a bull market? And are you here for the long haul? Are you here for as long as it takes, or are you here for fast money? If you're here for fast money, I'll tell you right now, doesn't work out often. If you're here because you believe in crypto, you're just going to be here for as long as it takes. I'll tell you, if you can keep that attitude, very winning. In fact, you could even go as far as to say everyone who's ever done that and been able to keep that mindset has done very well. That's the reality. Anyone can paint it in any other way. They can tell you this, that, and the other thing. That's the kind of crappy reality we're at right now. It's a tough spot. It's a tough spot to enter. You have to wait and hope. You have to wait, have patience, and pray there's a pullback. I guess the good news is, if we break 20, I'll say when we break 20. Sure, we're very likely to have a pullback then as well. But regardless, once the all-time high is broken, you really, this isn't financial advice, this is my opinion, might not be a bad idea to just stop loss in the sense of cancel your orders and just get in. You're going to see price move down below wherever you bought, almost guaranteed when you do that. But at that point, the bull market has started. At that point, it's not going to matter in 10 years, in 5 years, in 10 years. It's not going to matter if you bought it 18.7 or 20 or 21 or 16 or 13. Not going to make any difference. Sure, mathematically it'll have some difference. But people looking back will say, wow, you're so lucky you got in at, and you can fill it with any of those numbers. And to them, they won't have any concept of a difference. It's like if someone told you they got in at 400, or they got in at 500, or they got in at 600, and those are actually much larger percent differences. They're much bigger impact than 18, 20, 16, and 14. But looking back on it, does it really matter if they bought in at 400, 500, 600? No. That's what it'll be in the future. It will be that way. It will get there. It's a stressful spot. I wish everybody the best of luck who is new. Like I said, I still think the test of 13.8 is going to happen. Still, in my opinion, the statistically likely scenario. But there's no guarantees. It's going to take patience. Those who are in, those who bought to go, are still in, have already paid that patience price. They've waited. They waited through all this uncertainty. And so they're being rewarded. And if you have patience, you'll be rewarded too. That I know. Diamond hands, son. Diamond hands. Highly recommend anyone new. Again, no matter what anyone else says, if you're new, if and when you do get in, you take at minimum half, if not 90%, that's my personal number, of whatever you have, and you put it on cold storage and you commit to not touching it. Just don't touch it. That's going to be your hedge against all of the years of Bitcoin history we have. It's going to be your hedge. And no matter how bad you mess up, in 5-10 years, you're going to be wherever you want to be. You're hedging. You're hedging against yourself by removing whatever you buy, whatever your portfolio is. Removing it from exchange, putting it in cold storage, and committing not to touching it. That way, no matter what you do, you're not going to liquidate yourself. You're not going to lose it all. The bull run is the hardest trading that exists. If you don't do that, there's a very good chance you will end up messing it all up for yourself. Not going to lie. Statistically, it certainly favors. If you do not protect your portfolio from yourself when you're new, you are going to hurt it. You're going to hurt it badly. So be very careful. 50% minimum. I keep 90%, if not more. I keep 90% of my portfolio in cold storage and I don't touch it. Professional traders do not trade with 100% of their portfolio ever. And we talk about it a lot. We'll talk about it more at other points. But it's something people don't assume or naturally know. They think that pro traders are using high leverage with their whole portfolio, and the reason it works is because they're always right. That's the opposite of reality. Pro traders know they're not always right, and that's why they don't use 100% of their portfolio on high leverage. Not even with no leverage, they use 100% of their portfolio. I have a video on it. Check it out on the channel on the Tom Crown course or whatever lessons playlist if you haven't yet. There's some good stuff there. We're going to go back to doing lessons here in the future, but it's just been too spicy. Man, the lady just got home. I hope everybody enjoys the channel. I enjoy doing it. The viewership's been awesome. We've been growing so fast. Love that you guys are part of it. Every single one of you. Holy crap. Usually after the show, I go and welcome everybody to Discord, say hello, and like tag everybody individually. Holy, there's a lot. That's going to be a lot of tagging. Cool. I'm glad there's a lot of excitement in the space again. It's a good thing. Hitting all my buttons. 1 second. Okay, all the buttons are hit. Make sure you're liked, subscribed. There we go. There's that sound. Great. 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 I don't know what else to say, but great. Welcome. Good to have you, brother. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're in the Discord. Check out the Patreon. It is late in the month, guys. Patreon bills when you sign up, and then they bill on the 1st of the month. So I don't want anyone to be confused or blindsided by this. That's why I don't push it at the end of the month. I don't want people to, because I know I'd feel bad if I wasn't aware of that. They're not very upfront about it. They don't hide it. They just don't really make it obvious. Doesn't mean you can't sign up for Patreon this month. Still, you can. But signing up at the 1st of the month, always the best choice. And since there's so many new people, the Patreon, that's the kind of, I hate the word paid group, but what it is it's a smaller group, and what you get is one-on-one time with me, and it's more focused on education and helping you become a stronger trader. And even if you're not interested in trading, just learning about the crypto space, etc. It's just, there's 14,500 of us now. Can't possibly give them all one-on-one time or personal time, so this is how we figured that out. It's a great value. It's a lot of fun. We have social nights and things like that, but if you're new, it's probably something worth looking into. Multiple posts, usually daily, exclusive market insights, technical analysis, trade setups, etc. Man, I haven't chilled that in a few days. Feels weird to say. Moving on. So make sure you've done all those things. Make sure you're subscribed in the Discord. And I'm really impressed with how today went. The viewership's been awesome for how early it is. We did a lot of TA. This video will upload when we're done. I think it's available right away, actually. So if you missed anything, you can go back. How many coins did we do today? We did Digibyte, Monero, Link, UMA, ADA, Kava, CKB, I think, Ren, Ocean. We looked at Decred really quickly. Tezos. I think we looked at Tezos. If we didn't look at Tezos, Tezos is awesome. Yesterday we're looking, saying we just need to close over $2.22. Today we blasted through it. We closed this daily above $2.22. We are very likely heading to our target at $2.62 on Tezos. There we go. So we did Tezos. KSM. We looked at OMG. We looked at XRP. We looked at Ethereum. Maybe we did. Litecoin. Looked at a lot of stuff. So if you missed any of that and you want to see it, you'll be able to check this video out. They are public and they publish pretty quickly. But I got to run for the day. My best friend moved at the beginning of October. Some of you guys probably remember that. And I'm going to go visit him for the first time. I feel like a terrible friend. He moved the 1st of October. And it's now almost the end of November. And this is the first time that I'm going to visit him. And I feel like crap about it. So I very much have to do this. Even though, like, I want to see him. I want to go visit him. But the way Bitcoin looks, I'm very hesitant to travel the distance I have to travel. I will be back tonight. We may end up streaming late tonight again. We'll see. But yeah, I gotta go see him. I feel like a terrible friend. He's already come back once and like visited me. I haven't even gone there. So that'll be fun. It'll be great to see him. But thanks for joining us, guys, today. I'm super impressed by the turnout. We might be doing this time slot more often because of the turnout. I didn't expect it to be equal, not maybe better than later in the day. This is when we used to do it. We get all the Europeans now. But we're live every day. We'll be live again tomorrow, like I said, maybe even tonight again. So make sure you're subscribed and in the Discord so you can keep up with our videos. We're always doing like cutting edge technical analysis in real time, and I'm every step of the way trying to explain to you what I'm looking at, why I'm looking at it, and what I believe it means. And I don't know, ask the people that have been around. Certainly I'm not right every time, but I think I do a pretty dang good job. So hope to see you guys, especially all the new faces today. Hope to see you in the next streams. Hope to see you on Discord. And until then, guys, I hope you have a great day. And I'll see you soon. Crown out.